Okay, so I know it's been somewhat of a long day so far for everybody, and so what? And I want to share some things with you to kind of get ready for adoration, and then we'll just spend time, praying, with Jesus, and then there'll be even more details and instructions given. But I mean, for those of you who, and I'm gonna, let's see, I think this guitar here is probably working. Oh yeah, it's not a big volume. Loud, soft, uncapable. Wow, these guys are really. Give it up again for everybody who helped us. I have a lot of things I want to share with you. Some amazing things from what the church teaches about this. From my hero JP and his buddy now on the Holy Father, Pope Benedict, B16. That's my nickname for him, B16. It's one of them. And I have a couple other nicknames for him. One is GG. I call him GG. That's like German genius. And then another one I call him BBB. That's beautiful Bavarian Benedict. And it's an amazing time to be alive in the church, really, because I would dare someone to prove me wrong, but I would dare say that there has never been in the history of the Catholic Church a pontifical back-to-back combo of the magnitude upon which we are on the threshold. For those of you who are really young, and you say, "Oh, John Paul, that's that guy." You might not remember him. Some of you really remember him pretty well, and some of you might be like me, who completely love the man and have been on his tail, throughout the duration of his amazing pontificate. But never in the history of the church has there been a pontifical back-to-back combo of greatness, because it's really an absolutely amazing time. And all the stuff that Father Mark was talking about, all the stuff about reason, about faith. I mean, John Paul wrote some stuff to talk about reason and faith. The German genius, we got Pope Benedict again. It's like off the hook. And if any of you guys want to really get into that kind of intellectual pursuit, there is such a rich tradition. There's people, for instance, there's a community called Comunione e Liberazione. It's called CNL for short, that Monsignor Luigi Giussani started. And there's a whole intellectual climate of finding an amazing way to articulate and talk about the realities, the challenges, the gifts, the mysteries, the beauty, and the power of Catholic life, of faith and of reason, putting the two together, the struggle to keep them together, and then even the struggle when you bring it together and when that doesn't even hold you down, because at some point, you have to cross over into the realm, and you have to go out into the deep water at some point, And I'll even say something about that in terms of reason and super reason and going beyond what we can't understand and not just running away just because we can't understand something. And I'm always skipping about that stuff. One of the things, even believe it or not, from all people, Albert Einstein, saying that when people, he was like a scientific kind of genius, and was saying that when people can't appreciate mystery, he said that there is good as dead, and there's an element of the mysterious that sometimes it's an insult to reason that is steeped in arrogance and pride. Because if we're going to talk about adoration, and I want to talk about adoration, you know what I mean? Because, like I said about prayer, I was talking about food, but look at what Jesus did. He must have been half Italian or convinced. He said, "Take and mangiare." He said, "Mangiare." It's the last thing he said. He said, "Take and eat." He didn't say take, read, take and study, take and understand. Now we gotta study, we gotta read, we gotta do all these things. Use the reason. But he said, take and eat. Mangia. He says, take and eat. And if you really want to bedazzle your reason and even have your faith, completely be overwhelmed, think that God jobs at the airport since 9/11 are real nuisances, especially in New York. You know, and if you have to park the car in the parking lot, it costs a fortune. And if the brothers have to wait, they have to keep driving around. If my flight's delayed, it's drop-offs are okay, but pickups. So I always take a cab back, and it's cheap, you know. I get a good price. I wait for the yellow cab. A lot of times these guys are Muslims, you know. And when they look at me, they don't know what I am. They look at my face, they look at my complexion, my beard years ago used to be like this, and I shaved it way before 9/11. I never shaved. I cut it short because way before 9/11. I haven't shaved since I graduated high school. Yeah, I stopped shaving the day I graduated high school. I had about 14 hairs. 6 on this side, 8 on that side. And I used to shave every day. My father says, "Where are you going to shave? You got dirt on your face. You don't even have hair. Where are you going?" I heard a rumor. I says, "The more you shave, the more it grows back." So I shaved every day. It was like I was desperate.